Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to your favorite channel. This is Yoleno TV, and today I'm glad to be back with more analysis. So I've seen a certain list of the proposed cabinet ministers circulate online, and in that list, I see Musalia Mudavadi as being the one that has been being fronted for the chief minister slot. And then something came to my mind. The exact event that led to the growing rebellion within the Jubilee government. And what was this thing? Something that shocked me most is when Ruto decided to rebel against Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta's stand. When Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta decided to give some of those functions which have been allocated to the deputy president to Matiang'i. The role of coordination of government projects was in the office of the deputy president, but that was assigned to Matiang'i as the CES. So Matiang'i was a bit powerful compared to other CS. So when I looked at the arrangement of this proposed lineup of the Kenya Kwanza government, then I look at that scenario and convince myself that there is going to be trouble in paradise within the Kenya Kwanza government. So should Rigathi Gachagua become a full now deputy president, because at the moment is deputy president-elect, but upon inauguration, the deputy president-elect will now become fully a deputy president, and that is Rigathi Gachagua. And if you look at the arrangement with Kenya Kwanza, you find that Rigathi Gachagua hails from Mount Kenya, and Mount Kenya were assured of 40% of the government slots. There were assurance for Coast and other regions, but Rigathi Gachagua has constantly reminded people that 40% was meant to be for Mount Kenya. So now if that is the case, then what about the Rift Valley region, considering the fact that Rift Valley has produced the President of the Republic of Kenya, and that is William Samoei Ruto. Now, the factor of Mudavadi in this arithmetic poses a major challenge to the relationship that is going to be between Rigathi Gachagua and Mudavadi. Because Mudavadi will now coordinate the government functions, a role that was supposed to be handled by Rigathi Gachagua. So I look at this arrangement and look at the office of the deputy president and find that Rigathi Gachagua and Mudavadi will have a lot of problems in terms of management going forward. Remember, the cabinet secretary is one that can be fired anytime by the president, but the deputy president cannot be fired. So that security of tenure is what Rigathi Gachagua enjoys. And Rigathi Gachagua is likely to rebel against any role that is taken away from him and assigned to Mudavadi. We are likely to see a scenario where now there will be Mudavadi issuing this directive, Rigathi Gachagua countering that directive and issuing his own directive code. Rigathi Gachagua would like to have himself felt by the people that he is second in command. Now, if you look at the functions that might be taken away from Rigathi Gachagua, then you realize that Rigathi Gachagua is likely to be just another puppet, someone who is in the office just to enjoy the salaries of the Kenyans taxpayers' coffers. So that is not something that Rigathi Gachagua is likely to agree to. Rigathi Gachagua has a political ambition. And I think going forward, Rigathi Gachagua would like to have himself felt, his powers felt by the people. That would mean he would like to see those CSs, the cabinet secretaries, agree to some of the directives that he will issue. So if you look at that aspect, you look at the powers that will be bestowed on Mudavadi, then you automatically realize that there will be a lot of friction going forward. And if in this arrangement, I think the biggest loser in this arrangement is Mudavadi. Musalia Mudavadi is the biggest loser in this arrangement, and I call it biggest political loser, if I may rephrase it that way. But before I delve into that, please, if you're a first-time viewer or if you're a regular viewer who have not subscribed to our channel, take a moment and subscribe. You can as well go to your to YouTube, go just search Yoleno TV, and you see a host of our videos there. You can tap on any video you like to see, and you can actually watch, take a moment and watch. You can give a thumbs up, and you can also subscribe if you had not subscribed. So back to why we think Mudavadi is the biggest political loser in the 2022 general election. I have points that I think can back my perception. If I'm not wrong, Mudavadi does not have a single governor. If I'm not wrong, if my facts are correct, I think the only governor that Mudavadi wanted or would have benefited from would have been Malala. But you see, Malala was beaten thoroughly by Baraza in the Kakamega gubernatorial election. So that means Mudavadi could be one of those Luya kingpins without a single governor. I think even Wetangula has benefited the most. If you look at Wetangula's the political arithmetic, then you find that Wetangula has benefited. Wetangula is now the Speaker, National Assembly. That means he has executive roles. He has roles he can actually, he has executive roles in the parliament. That is someone who is a force to reckon with. You look at Amason Jeffa Kingi. Amason Jeffa Kingi has also benefited from the Kenya Kwanza arrangement. But Musalia Mudavadi will be similar to, Aisha Juma, if Aisha Juma becomes the CS, similar to Matiang'i's status right now. So Matiang'i is not a political kingpin in his backyard, but look at Mudavadi, a political kingpin who is being reduced to a mere CS, a person with no numbers in terms of parliament and the senators and no governor at all. Because in fact, even in his own backyard, Musalia Mudavadi could not secure a member of parliament for his constituency, Sabatia, because that went to UDA. Remember even the Vihiga gubernatorial contest was won by ODM. So the numbers in the Vihiga county government favors ODM again. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm trying to bring to you a point that Musalia Mudavadi should just consider himself a normal CS. I don't think the chief minister position is going to favor him. I saw him somewhere in one of his social plugins, social platforms. Each change is tagged to be prime cabinet designate. Of course, we know that the role is just a chief minister. There is nothing like a prime cabinet secretary. It's a chief minister, just like Matiang'i. So ladies and gentlemen, I was just trying to break down into this perceived role of Musalia Mudavadi to want to understand whether he's actually benefiting or is actually one of those political losers. And we find that Musalia Mudavadi has just decided to secure himself a CS job, probably for treasury. Allow me to wind up there. But as usual, I always like to encourage first-time viewers or regular viewers who have not subscribed to subscribe to our channel, to give us a thumbs up, to hit the notification bell, so that every time we upload meaningful videos, you will always become the first person to get notified. So until we meet again, I'd like to urge you to stay safe and stay blessed.